I got the world on my shoulders. How many feel that way in here tonight? Them little babies getting older. I got no job, I can't sleep at night. They killing kids for no reason.
So with this internet shit, Scrapple TV.
I'm an old guy at heart, you know. I got Sam Cooke is one of my favorites. I listen to a lot of the OJs, Temptations, you know, a lot of old soul music.
He got me. He got me. I felt it. I liked it. I loved it. I felt it. Like I was really into it because it had a meaning to it. It wasn't like he was just, just singing. It was like you can listen to it and hear where he's coming from.
Well, I just been trying to work on just pretty much heartfelt music, trying to make music that's going to create a change. You know, we got a lot of negativity that's going on with the music today, especially in my area. I grew up in 29th and Huntington, Myrtlewood and Huntington to be exact. It's a lot of poverty. It's a lack of education due to the schools being closed in our area. So when you're dealing with those two entities, you know, it creates violence. You know, I started very, very young, probably like around 12, 13, getting involved in, street activities because, well, I didn't have a father growing up, and my mother was incarcerated majority of my life. So, I really was just searching for some type of, leadership, somebody that, just I can look up to. And I lived with majority females. My grandmom took me under her wing, took me and my sister in. So I just pretty much wanted to get out the house. When I got out the house, I was exposed to, the corners, people that's out there, they became my influence. They became the people I looked up to. I seen people getting dressed up, fly, nice. I wanted to do that. I seen people that's out there with their homies, smoking marijuana. I wanted to do that. I lost too many people to gun violence. I feel as though, and it's pointless gun violence as well. A lot of these situations don't even be that crucial for you to pull out a weapon and take somebody's life. A lot of these situations is really, if you really sit down and have a conversation with the person, it might not, 9 times out of 10, might not be nothing. It might not be about the issues that you think it's about. You just it's communication. And where I'm from, it's a big miscommunication. With the younger people, with the older people, it's just a whole bunch of running around doing whatever, and
a lot of business about being disrespected.
Yeah. I think that's where the miscommunication comes from. The older people feel as though they've been here forever, so they do for their respect, which is true. But these young people that's growing up have no guidance. They don't have people that taught them things or teach them things or steer them in the right direction. So they feel as though they out here by themselves and they raising themselves, so they deserve all the respect in the world. So now you got these two entities or these two different age brackets thinking they deserve all the respect in the world, and that's where a lot of things happen. Even with the younger folks amongst themselves, like people in my age bracket, they feel as though everybody is doing it big, everybody's rich, but when you go home, you still gotta heat up oodles and noodles. You still gotta, rice and beans. You still gotta eat baked beans and hot dogs, at the end of the night after you just wasted all your money on popping bottles and getting fly. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like a lot of stuff is just based on your image now instead of being who you are. A stray bullet, it can take a life. Is you only gonna get it when one of yours bleeding? How we do nothing when we know it ain't right. It's no lie, you and I could rebuild history. We must fight, you and I stay alive, live in peace. It's no lie, you and I could rebuild history. We must fight, you and I stay alive, live in peace. Last week, unfortunately, they found one of my close friends murdered right around the corner from my block. just like another life. You know, he's 21, trying to raise his daughter, but unfortunately, you know, due to, you know, people being incarcerated, records and stuff like that is preventing people from getting jobs, trying to take care of their family. You know, and a lot of people want jobs, you know, but they can't due to those situations. So now we forced to be out here, you know, selling drugs and stuff, you know, getting and running across somebody else that's trying to feed their family, and you know how that goes. It's tension. Well, when you believe in what you like, I believe that I was put here for a reason, you know. So all I can do is just try and just try to keep being an example and show that I've changed. You know, I know it's probably a lot of people that look into what I used to do and probably still hate me for that, or probably still feel some type of way for that, but I can't change who I am. You know, I'm still me. Even though I changed, I'm still me, and I still have, you know, ways about me that I can present to people that I listen. Like I'm like, it's either we going to jail or we going to kill each other. And at the point that where I'm at in my life right now, I'm just trying to live. I got a family to live for. Even if I'm not effective in mediating this situation, I still can show that, you know, it is people that's out here that's still trying to, you know, that's from the same hood, and we care, and we trying to help our city and help where we're from and build resources, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to be in that family's corner till I'm gone. You feel what I'm saying? I know these people all my life. I know these people all my life. So all I can do is provide the resources I have, provide my presence, you know, and just hopefully we can work from there. I'm not really concerned on what I've done in the past and how people feel about that, because if you haven't been keeping up with me now to see what I've been doing positively, then, you know, you really not worried about me at all anyway. So
everybody, this is a message to everybody that kids from the inner city can do it, you know? If you're willing to fight, everything would be alright. Things get better with time. With all my soul and all my might, I am willing to strive for all my people. Let's take flight till we hold in the sky. The sky. One more time. Hey. If you're willing to fight, everything would be alright. Things get better with time. With all my soul and all my might, I am willing to
it's just somebody, it just has to start somewhere, you know, like, and I know I probably won't be here to see the world change, you know, but I'm gonna try to have a voice in the making the change. You know, I just wanted to change the way people looked at me. After a while, I didn't want to be always looked at as the person that was negative, or the person that, you know, just had an attitude problem all the time. So now I just vow to smile all the time. Every day I wake up, it's a smile on my face, no matter how early it is, you know, no matter what's going on in my life. I might be going through all types of struggles, you know, but you'll never know it, because you know, it's a bigger cause. I gotta be that role model. I gotta be the influence, because everybody's not strong enough to go through day-to-day trials and tribulations, you know, and I'm thankful that I'm one of those people, you know, and I wanna help people see the light in a sense.
I will never change what I do, who I be. Me settle down, Missy get a clue. I'm a G. Hopefully you understand. Once I'm in, then I'm leaving you. The door slam, goodbye, and I ain't coming back.
Whatever you want, yes, I got what you need. Do you believe you can slow up my speed? Girl, I'm a G. Don't play with me. Baby, you don't even know me. Whatever you want, yes, I got what you need. Do you believe you can slow up my speed? Girl, I'm a G. Don't play with me. Baby, you don't even know me.